And I'm going to just lay here for now. Because I feel like shit. And I've blown my nose so much today. I finally got it cleared up for now. I think, at least for a little bit. It should be okay for like the next 10 minutes. So I'll make this short. I feel like shit. It's pretty short. No, we found out that one of the bus aides has been letting Chris watch Five Nights at Freddy's. And I'm like, no. But we felt the need to specify because the afternoon bus aide, we didn't want them to assume, and Chris was indicating that it was the morning bus aide. So, like, on the way to school, somebody's letting him watch all this shit, and then he's misbehaving at school. And then we're just like, he is way too young for this. This is nothing even close to what we would let him watch at home. And he can't handle it. So, like, he's not handling it. He's getting in trouble at school, and we didn't even know that this was going on. And now we find out this has been going on, and we're just like, I let him know this morning, and then I let his teacher know to let the afternoon bus driver know no more phone. Because they've been letting him get on the phone, and like before we'd been like, the afternoon bus driver has had him for years, and very specifically asked if he could let him on Sonic, play Sonic on his phone, and we were like, yeah, we're okay with that. But whenever you start going into, like, letting him watch video, you can't do that. Because you can't, like, no. Even we can't just hand him our phones at home because he'll start doing stuff he's not supposed to. So he'll just start clicking on stuff because he thinks, oh, video, it looks interesting. And you can't do that. So, morning bus driver was letting him on his phone and not paying attention. Either that or he was like, I guess, being complacent or just helping him find it. He was saying that, and I was like, no. You can't be doing this because he's going to school, he's not behaving, and I mean, now I guess maybe that's even why he's having problems right now. Because, like, we couldn't even figure it out. Like, why did he start these behaviors? He's never even. Some of this stuff he didn't even do last year, and that's saying something. And he didn't start this year doing some of this stuff. And then some of the other stuff should have just calmed down as he realized that there were consequences. And, testing only goes so far, and now we're finding out that the bus driver has been letting him watch Five Nights at Freddy's. I mean, not the driver, the aide. And we're just like, no, don't even, nobody let him on their phones at all anymore, because we can't have this going on. We just can't have this going on. So, his dad and I talked to him, and we just sort of sat down and said, no phones. Now nobody can let him on their phone because, no. Because he knows he's not supposed to be looking at this stuff. He knows that, like, his dad and I screen everything. And if he watches it at school, we expect it to at least not be Five Nights at Freddy's, because he is fucking 7. And that is... Five Nights at Freddy's is supposed to be mature. M for mature. NC-17. This is something that is well beyond what a 7-year-old should be anywhere near. I don't care if you have like a 12-year-old and you're like, "Oh, I think it's fine." You obviously don't pay attention to what's in Five Nights at Freddy's. I get that some people are like, "Oh, my kids are fine with it." Well, Chris isn't. And most kids aren't. It's actually kind of not something that kids are supposed to be desensitized to at that point. So, yeah. It's actually normal for kids not to handle stuff like that well, or to have trouble processing it and act out because this is fucking too much for them. It it it's rated this way for a reason. Rating systems are not just to be ignored and just... I can't. And then I felt the need to specify to his teacher, because I didn't want her to blame the afternoon bus aide. Because, I mean, damn. I didn't want her to blame the afternoon bus aide automatically, because I understand that this would be easy because the afternoon bus aide has it would be easy for her to assume, especially in this state, that he has some biases going on. Because it's a little more obvious because of the way that he talks and stuff that he may have some sort of disability. And that's okay, but like, and I've never said anything because, you know, he lives his life and he's good with the kids and all that, and frankly I don't care, mind your own business sort of thing. But like, I understand that whenever people hear something like this is going on, that's their first thought, that it's that person, and often it's not. If anything, people are usually more careful whenever they're like that. So that's my experience. Like, you're usually even more careful because, you know, society tells you that you're more likely to fuck up. So you're actually more careful while everybody else is like, "Oh, well, there's nothing wrong with me, so I'm, you know, everything I say is just valid." And yeah, they're harder on you if you have something low. Like, you're actually held to like a much higher standard. So like, I didn't want someone who like didn't do it to get blamed. But anyway, Chris was talking about like Five Nights at Freddy's and all this, and we're just like, no. And then afterwards, then he tried to switch who was doing it, and we're like, you are not throwing him under the bus just because you don't want us to tell the person who's doing it not to do it. So no phones, period, because he tried that. And yeah. If you'll excuse me, I can feel this shit draining into my throat. And it's not pleasant. And I kind of need to go throw up now.